Welcome to the Utah Football Fans Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, go Utes.
Well, I mean, to me, the biggest thing, and we talked about it during the game, was the Niners stopped running the ball. They stopped running the ball, which, like we said when we were watching it, that's what the Ravens had done, which was their downfall. So why did they stop running the ball? All of a sudden, then they started running the ball again in the fourth quarter and getting some production. And it was like, why did you stop doing this? I don't understand that.
Stupid, that's why.
It's so stupid. And then there's been all this speculation about the overtime stuff, and supposedly the Niners didn't know that the rules had changed. It's like, to me, as a coach, how do you not know what your strategy is going to be for that situation?
There's no
So
way they should have taken the ball first. Now, if you didn't know the rules, yeah, you take it and go down. If you think you're gonna go win, I mean, I don't know what they're thinking, but they didn't know the rule, and you should have given it the other should have had the Chiefs go first with the ball.
right.
They
So
shouldn't have taken the ball.
that just boggles my mind that as a coaching staff, it's the Super Bowl and you don't, like, how do you not know that the rule had changed? I don't get that. And how had you not had that put in place for that situation, for that scenario, if it's gonna I mean, so I don't know. And I know Shanahan, it seems like he's maybe had some of these blunders in the past. So there was a lot of
Yeah, he was okay when he was with the Falcons. The OC wasn't he the OC for the Falcons, or anyway? They had a 20-point lead against the Patriots and choked. They had a 10-point lead against the Chiefs, the other Super Bowl, choked. They had a 10-point lead in this game and choked. I think the stat so at the start of the second half, the Niners had a shot to go up and actually get in control of this game and win it. And I agree totally with you. I think they went. I'd have to double check this. So they get the ball, and I think they did pass, 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 punt. Get it again. Pass, 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 punt. I think they did it 3 times in a row. They went totally away from their game and put it on the shoulders of Purdy. That's a mistake against Spagnuolo defense. What was happening is it was becoming third and long, even second and long, and then they'd give it to and putting it on the shoulders of Purdy, and he's not up for that. So if you run the ball and gain 4 yards, 6 yards, then it's manageable, and they were able to do that. I don't know. I mean, I'm watching the game going, "What are you doing, man?"
yeah,
Hey,
and
man, thanks.
thank you,
That is
Pacific
much appreciated.
Northwest Ute. Yeah. Yes, we're working overtime for all of you because you wanted to come on and hear what we have to say. I think everyone knows how disappointed we were in the game. But again, it's the Niners had the momentum. They had the momentum. Like the the whole first half definitely had the momentum. Even most of the second half they had the momentum. And they weren't scoring. They couldn't get in the end zone. So the field goals just weren't going to cut it. And then, of course, you miss the extra point, which unfortunately ends up being huge in the end. But
But Kittle, see, this is why the Niners bugged me. Is they went away from their running game with McCaffrey. The guy's the stud. He's the guy.
he's unbelievable.
Not even just running, but just maybe some little short passes. I think they only did that maybe once or twice the whole game, but they went totally away from him at the third quarter. And Kittle, I don't even know how many times they targeted that dude, and that doesn't make any sense. And so when Purdy would get in, and by the way, it looked like the ball coming off his hand looked weird sometimes.
He
But
made some awful throws. Yeah, he did.
But with Spagnuolo, they are going to blitz. That's his. He's sending everybody, and it was weird because I'm watching the game. I know that's going to happen, and then it's like Purdy has no outlet, and you would think they'd have Kittle or McCaffrey or somebody as a decent outlet to get the ball, but he would throw it away or throw it for a prayer. I don't know. I just thought some coaching stuff was bad, but hey,
The Chiefs
whatever.
had the far superior game plan for the game. And like we talked about, that goes to the coaching staff. I just feel like the Chiefs were more prepared. They knew their game. They played to their strengths, whereas the Niners seemed like they were doing all of these other things that, like you said, they were leaving behind the things that make them great. They weren't going towards that. So I think they got out coached. I think they got out strategized, and
I don't know. The D played good enough to win the game.
yeah, they did. They did.
It was a good defensive battle. I mean, they didn't stop them when they needed to. A little frustrating on some of that stuff, but hey, their D played good enough to win the game. I thought it was their offensive blunders that kind of screwed it for them. But hey, man, the Chiefs did what they do.